So I think we can all agree a lot of the gurus or the other gurus make it seem like it's all sunshine and rainbows when running a multi-million dollar e-commerce company. But I'm here to tell you, it's really not. So a lot of the stuff you see, especially as watching as somebody from home, it seems like all of these e-commerce guys are making millions of dollars with little to no problems, and they're living the high life in their high-rise apartments with their Lamborghinis and all that stuff. And I'm here to tell you that it's really the opposite. And no, it's not like we don't make money. We're actually doing really well. The thing is, it's just not what it's all chalked up to be. A lot of the stuff that goes on with running a real company with real people from the ground up with probably little to no money to get started it's all problem solving. And I would say that's like the majority of my job now, or the majority of my role at this point. So the whole reason we started this channel from the beginning was because a lot of the Amazon FBA info out there was complete BS, and that's really where we wanted to go with it. And I think that's really where we've gone. And for everybody that's been inside of my inner circle or inside of our Discord program, you've seen that we're not here to make a ton of money off of selling Discords or selling programs or anything like that. And all I've wanted to do from the beginning was open up to have a voice, have a channel, have a following, but really just to provide genuine value. And at this point, after a year of making content plus and over 6 years now of selling on Amazon with now 2 warehouses and over 20 employees, what we really want to show is that things are changing, and they're changing for the good, but I want to still keep the transparency on this channel as much as possible. So all the stuff that you see about Amazon FBA from all these places, all remote, the reason that they're able to do things like this, and we're probably going to create some enemies here, is because they're not actually making money with what they say they're making money on.
What?
You can't live 20 hours away from your warehouse and expect it to go well. We were just away from our warehouse for a month, and things went pretty well, but they didn't go as well as they would have if we were here every day. That's the bottom line. No, you don't need to slave over the warehouse 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, but you do need to keep an eye on it and make sure that things are going. And like I've said multiple times, if I were to go back, I would never get a warehouse again. But here we are, and we're going with it. And that's because that's the position I made. That's the choice I made, and that's the way that we went. So like I was saying before, the number one thing that goes on is problem solving. Every day there's something different. Should we send this parcel SPD or LTL? This shipment, the inventory got gated. This one, this happened, etc. This guy called out sick. There's just different things that go on every day, and it's all about problem solving and overcoming these problems. And it's just not something that you can do if you're never there. You have to kind of be present. And maybe they have a little bit of a better warehouse system, but what I suspect is going on is that they're really making money off other things and are willing to float the bill so that way they don't have to deal with it, so they can keep up with showing you those bar charts and making you think that they're making boatloads of money.
Look at this graph.
Those bar charts mean nothing. And the reason we've never shown a bar chart is not because we have another account or not because we're not making money. It's because of the fact that that's not the goal. We're not going to try and show you some flashy revenue number to make it seem like we're making a ton. And no, things are not as bad as they might seem in this video, but I'm trying to point out some of the problems with this industry because that's what we've tried to do from the beginning. And maybe we lost sight of that for a little bit, but I'm trying to ground myself and keep myself accountable with the viewers that are on this channel. So if you want to run a multi-million dollar e-commerce company and genuinely make money with e-commerce and not be a marketing guru that's selling a ton of courses to make money, which probably is more profitable, but it's not more sustainable, then you need to be good at problem solving. And that's probably the most effective thing that you can do as terms of a skill set. And you also need to treat your people right, because the people that work for you and are part of your team are very important, because once you outsource something and you're relying on somebody, the biggest thing that actually hits the hardest is turnover. And turnover is a huge part of this entire business. VAs turnover, warehouse staff turns over, and all those times that people turn over, you have to restart, spend 2 to 3 months training. And that thing takes time, effort, and money. And those are the things that you really can't get back. You can get back money, you can get back effort, but you really can't get back time, especially if you're sitting in the person that at the end of the day is responsible for everything. So this isn't a video that's meant to make you not watch other people, or there's other channels that for sure will help you make money on the internet. But in reality, just think about the things that they're doing. And remember, their programs are actually valuable. Having all the information in one spot is very valuable, to be able to also have a community of people to talk to answer your questions and things like that. It is super helpful. But what you don't want to do is get all tossed up by all the flashy stuff of these high revenue numbers, these exotic cars, and like these lifestyles that seem so great. That's not the things that you want to be sold on. The reason that you should invest in a program or anything like that is to basically not make the same mistakes that somebody else made. That is valuable. Just don't get all shiny object on the things that really don't matter. Bar charts mean nothing. Lamborghinis mean nothing. They're literally, a Lamborghini payment is less than half of our rent in one of our warehouses. It doesn't mean anything. The thing that does matter is seeing that the business is actually operating and seeing what you're learning from and making sure that there is something of value that you're investing into, because it will help you. You might spend $1,500 on a program, but you might save $10,000 in 6 months worth of mistakes. There's 100% value there. You just have to be looking for the right things. So I hope that helped. And although our program is closed, we do have our free Amazon FBA community that will be being updated to help both 4, 5, 6, and 7-figure sellers out with making their first thousands of dollars online and also helping them scale. So we hope you click that link down below and join. That's it for this video. Thank you for your business, and we'll see you again soon.